Right, welcome to part 17 of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. If you're watching this on Twitch, thank you so much for the love and support. I would definitely appreciate a follow on Twitch so I can get to 25 followers so I can become a Twitch affiliate. This is my main goal at the moment. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and head over to my Twitch. It's silky_98. Go ahead and head over to my Twitch. Give me a follow so I can get to that, get up there more and then end up, more followers I get on Twitch and YouTube, the more I'll be able to post not just Death Stranding content, but other content in the future. Definitely would appreciate it. And yeah, well, let's get into it. I left you guys on a major cliffhanger. I do have some good news to say before I head out. Um, I did watch my latest video and I ended up toning down the quality of the video. So, now you're going to probably notice that instead of 1080p, it's going to be 720p, that as the highest option, but everything's stable now in the videos. And that's like, the most important thing. I will be still experimenting with it. There will be 1080p videos and 4K videos later on, but for now, I'm keeping it at 720 just to make sure, I basically stay, so basically the videos stay, solid. I just realized I'm missing a whole bunch of my weapons.
I believe we've seen this before, Sam. It's calling to us again. Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, that's not an invitation.
Hmm.
It seems we're back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place. strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able to jump much further than usual. Back up.
Did I just? Oh my God! I really just threw away the weapon. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's all right for harm.
Come to me.
Oh, shoot. That's the other.
Back up.
Oh shoot! Dang, that fly was. See you over there. I'll deal with you later. Right now, I need to make sure I have weapons. I'm good to go.
Back up. Back up. Got grenade launchers.
Oh, shoot.
It's risky, but you could try taking their weapons for your own use. Are you up for the challenge, Sam? Back up.
This one first. I think he's making them strange sounds because of the hat I'm wearing. Wasn't for the stamina increase, you know, probably wouldn't have this on right now. Or not stamina increase, but the decrease of stamina usage. That's what it was. Going down. Oh. Okay.
Sono qui.
Buck, something's coming. Watch out! Becco. Becco. Becco.
I'm face planting him right now. Don't even realize I'm out of ammo.
real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them? I have something else. Becco. Becco. I have something else.
No.
You've got him on the ropes. He's trying to flee to the church down below us. This should do it. Becco.
Damaged myself a lot in that. Oh my gosh.
His face?
No, I don't.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
Yeah, I took way too much damage.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. Oh, it seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
I forgot. I can't store this, or I can. No, I can't store it. Wait, I'm confused. Didn't I leave my vehicle in the DHP Magellan? Where's my vehicle? That's tricky. Let's check for it. Um, filters. Where is? Not all. I'm doing this one for me. What's my vehicle? Weird. That's super weird. Let me return everything.
Back home.
Hmm.
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
Let's take a bath first. Go to the bridge. Let's see what you're talking about, Fragile.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive. Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall him?
It's hardly. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
Neil Vanna. Okay, okay. The plot thickens, things get more interesting. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Got a phone call. Let me just fire off this text, and then we back on it. Work-related stuff, you know.
By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
Very impressive work, Sam. From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam. Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to climbing snow mountains again, but it's always an experience. No, definitely one of these. Mm. Hmm. Oh, I can't make vehicles at this facility. I mean, I guess it's for the best. Oh, shoot. I made it go away. It's not look. What's new? Oh, snap. We're gonna do it. Well, they're probably gonna piss me off after a little bit, but now we'll check them out. You know what? I kind of like these. All right. Mm. I don't even know if I should take a large vehicle or not. That's actually a pretty good one.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, I feel so slow. but I had to do that because, fortunately, I got to make some changes. That's fine. I kind of want a color that's going to stand out. The snow, especially in the snow. Oh. All right.
Back up.
Now we gotta check. Do I have all my person? Full again. I'll keep that. PC level 2. Definitely keep that. Blue skeleton. Put that in probably. Assault rifle. Blood grenade. Plugging into full. Blood coming. Put this. So, pocket. What about blood bags? Need a blood bag. Alright, that's what we got for now. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's do. Let's do. I'm here, right? So I need to get here. Do that. And then let's do. This. And then we'll go over to somewhere around here. Right. What is this thing? Oh, it's another one of those. Okay. I don't know why I don't see it on the map. Oh, I do. There it is.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yep. Watch him over. Yeah, that's right. Can't get me in here.
The BT deterrent function is operating momentarily. Be advised that this function must be recharged to resume operation. The BT deterrent function is now recharging. Operation suspended until charging is complete.
We're out. Took a few minutes. Relax myself.
Thanks, Becco.
For now. I'll just fly on the trail. Guys, getting a phone call, work. I apologize for that. I'll try my best to just edit that out at some point. I'm in a workers' comp situation. Got into a vehicular accident that I was not at fault for at all while on the job. And, you know, vehicles were totaled and destroyed, and I got hurt, and now the job's, you know, trying to prematurely send me back to work. And, you know, at the end of the day, I got to make a living, and there's only so long that business is willing to keep eating costs to whatever. I'm not gonna keep talking about the subject. It gets me very irritated. Anyway, you know, we all gotta make money. We all gotta eat. We all gotta pay these bills. So it is what it is. That's not what I'm delivering, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's handling pretty well in the snow. First game, this was way harder with vehicles. It's right there too. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is nice and smooth. Walking snow is much easier now. Okay.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised. Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. There's a little damage, I suppose, but you still got it here in one piece.
Imports.
Oh, wow, you found this? What a relic. I should have no trouble continuing my research.
Receive a total of 50,000 or more likes for completing orders.
And it's all
Okay.
thanks to you.
Uh,
All right.
I wonder if there are just going to be areas in the game where there's just no chiral network. Probably, right? That would make the game a little bit more interesting.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Annoying, but it is what it is.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately. Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with. I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably... And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them. I just hope we can get to the bottom of... Thanks.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Yeah, after I do this next order. Jesus. Oh, okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Back off. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Unfortunately.
Oi, Becco! Oi, Becco!
Right.
Construction process now complete.
That's the place, huh?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Seems to be an okay well, how about that? A surprise delivery.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
All right, let's go. I'm about to get into some kind of fight or something. All right. Cannot be canceled once accepted. Okay. Well,
Okay, Sam, why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Let's go! Sam, the headless rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
It's not so bad.
Becco. Becco. Thanks, Becco.
This one's for you.
Hey, yo! Becco.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? The road at night, a tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
Alright, fine. Dog man, you want me to get attacked so bad? Fine, I'll go get attacked. Already looks ominous.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked.
When do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away!
Oh.
Highway in the sky. now we find ourselves trapped. You ready for anything, Sam?
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special for you and you alone. I know you're gonna make the most of it.
Pigs? These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam. That's how you do it, Sam.
Sam, try ramming their vehicle with yours.
Nice one! You're a pro! driver.
You see it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the autopaver.
Well fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one.
Highway disappearing? This is good, Sam. Whoa! Ah!
Whew. Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. The strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
as though I can really trust you. We forged the bond, you and I. So you know, I've decided to... All right, I'm ready to join the Chiral network.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
These have deliveries. And of course we don't. I'm supposed to just travel back to Magellan with nothing. Thanks, everyone. Oh.
Back up.
We managed to learn a few more things about Neil Vanna. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also know a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my often phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
Damn, Sam. That's crazy. All right, let's see. See what happens. The camera was at a different angle than normal. Give me a cutscene. Oh, no cutscene. Okay.
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomicist to the network. Access the chronobiologist delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and cut it here. Thank you so much for those who checked me out on Twitch. Definitely appreciate it. Please make sure you're giving me a follow. Trying to get to 25 followers so I can become a Twitch affiliate. That way I could just post and drop random videos of me playing other games, because I do play some other stuff. It's just at the moment, Death Stranding, I'm going to stream that, you feel me? But, I also want to be able to drop other videos, kind of like I plan to do on my YouTube, whether it's Dead Souls, Played Up. I love playing Cross Out, might hit up some Call of Duty, just anything and everything. We'll see. Wide variety of games under my belt. Obviously, they also got the new Cyberpunk update that's coming out. I might do a playthrough of whatever new coming out, or I might start from the beginning. We'll see. But yeah, go ahead, give me that follow so I can get to 25. So I can get to 25 followers, so I can become a Twitch affiliate. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and drop me a like and subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It helps me out, gets me more recognition. And, more recognition I get, more content I'll end up having to put out. But thank you again for coming on this journey with me. Until the next time, y'all be safe and be kind. Peace.